Good morning and welcome back to Community Couch Time. Today is Monday, June 8th, and so we decided to go for another walk in our neighborhood to this really beautiful mural behind me, El Corazon. And so I just wanted to share a couple of stories with you around the heart and having a heart. And the first one is that a lot of times in life, sometimes we may not act with our heart, right? We just act out of whatever is convenient for us, and sometimes we do act with our heart. So I want to share a heart story with you. About, let me see, maybe 15, 16 years ago, actually no, it was more like 20 years ago, I had to go on a trip with a professor for a class at UCLA, and the trip was to get on a van and drive to Tijuana to look at working conditions in factories over there called maquiladoras. And I was really looking forward to this trip, right? And so I got up like at 4 in the morning. I had to be at UCLA by 5 so that we could take off. And my mom, I lived with my mom at the time, and she knew I was really excited for this trip. So I had to borrow my stepdad's truck because I think my car was in the shop or something. And about halfway to UCLA, his tire blew out. And so I was so sad. I was like, okay, I'm gonna miss my trip, you know, and I'm stranded. It's like super dark. I'm in the middle of the freeway, the 101 freeway, right? And so back in those days, I didn't have a cell phone. So I had to walk over to those call boxes, and you get on there, you talk to an operator, and the operator patched me through to my mom's number. And so it was like my mom was like, "What's going on, mija?" I'm like, "It's okay, mom. The tire popped. I'm okay, but I'm over here on this exit on the 101." And it was pretty far because it was like halfway to UCLA from where we lived in Ventura County. And so like about 35 minutes later, here comes my mom flying in her car, just like going like 80 something, which is, pretty fast for her on the freeway. And she pulls over, and I'm thinking that she's gonna be like, okay, let's get help to get this tire fixed, right? And then we'll go home. But she didn't. She was so awesome. She just goes, "Get in the car, mija, let's go." And so I'm like, okay. She goes, "I'm gonna get you to UCLA on time." So I get in the car with her, and she freaking flies all the way to UCLA, pulls in. There's the van with all the, all the students in the class, my professor and other professors, right? And she just goes, "Okay, mija, we'll see you later. We'll take care of it." And so there I got in the van, went all the way to Tijuana, and got to experience a very powerful trip, learning about the things that are very important to me. And for my heart, those are very important to me because I'm really concerned with working conditions, with for people, especially when it relates to like abuses of people. And so I got to learn a lot from labor organizations that day. And by the time we got back from Tijuana back to UCLA, it was maybe 9 o'clock that night. My mom shows up. She had fixed the tires. She had, everything was taken care of. So that was some corazon for my mom. And so I just wanted to share that with you all. And for today's daily journal, I would really love to hear a corazon story from you. Like, when did somebody show up and do something really beautiful from their heart? Thank you, in la catch.